Hey everyone, my name is Sam,
And my name is Melissa.
and we are finally starting our YouTube channel.
We've talked a long time about it. We've had lots of people talk to us about it, and
Lots of questions. Everybody has lots of questions about my childhood. So we've been talking a long time about getting this channel started, and we finally said, you know what? We're doing it. Let's go for it. So
yeah, and we're total newbies. So we're hoping that it even all works out, that everyone, I don't know, even uploading this, but we are going to try because we get lots of questions all the time when people find out that he was raised in a polygamous family, and
Yep. Yeah. So whenever we meet someone new and or I explain a little bit of my backstory, they have questions, and we could talk on and on forever. I mean, hours we sit talking, and they just have more and more questions. So we thought, let's just open this up. I'm an open book. I love to talk about it. I have no problem at all. So let's just open it up to everyone that isn't familiar with it at all, and it's a good opportunity to get more educated on the FLDS religion and on the I guess growing up in polygamy and what that was like, what that was like for me and my family, and just answer any questions that people have.
Yeah, we wanted to do this intro video because we wanted everyone to know kind of what our plans are for this channel and what our intentions are and what they aren't. I feel like is important too.
Yes.
Really important for people to know that this is not, we still are super respectful of the FLDS religion and the people of the religion. It's still family, and we care deeply for them.
Of any religion, for that matter. I mean, we're not talking negatively towards anyone or anyone's belief. It's I know that everyone has their way of believing, and if that's what they truly believe is the right way to believe and the right way to live their lives, then I respect them for that, and I respect my family very much, even though I have a lot of them that are still living in that, I guess, belief. I have no problem at all. So I respect them very much. So it's not to bash on them or to say anything negative about
Absolutely
anyone.
not. And as far as comments and stuff, we want to do Q&As, we want to do lives, and we want to be able to interact. But any comments or anybody else choosing to be negative or being unkind, we're not about that. So no unkindness. Keeping it really respectful of everybody's beliefs. But there's just a lot of things that are curious and that people are curious about, that they ask questions about all the time, that are completely understandable why it's just different. It's odd. It's unique for sure. And so we want to answer questions like that are just sincere, wanting to learn more about something that you're not familiar with. So that's why we wanted to start the channel, is to do that.
Yeah, and we will do live sessions where we'll just allow people to comment below, and we'll try to answer as many questions as we can. We don't want to get stuck on one question for too long. So for those questions that will take a long period of time to explain or might have more information, we'll do a specific video for that question and talk more about it.
Yeah, because there's some pretty good stories too, funny things that, so anytime there's going to be a longer story or things like that, we'll save those from the Q&As and try to make those kind of more in-depth videos on some questions that are a little bit more complicated, I guess.
Yeah.
But our Q&As will be mostly for, I don't want to say easy questions, but kind of more quick answers.
Answers, but we welcome all questions,
Oh,
and we'll go over the comments, and if we don't get to all of them in one Q&A session, we'll address those in future videos or future lives as well. So.
Yeah, like you said, we could talk for hours and hours and hours, and so we won't make our Q&As that long. We'll try to keep them a lot shorter than that, but definitely still write your comments, still write your questions. It's still crazy that even after we've been married for 6 years now, and there's still times where people ask questions that I've never even thought of before, or that I've never heard anybody asking before. So there's always new questions, but leave the comments, leave those questions, and if we can't get them into it, with the Q&A, then we'll try to answer it in other videos and things like that too.
And that's why I like questions so much, is because it makes me think back and relive these memories, which were great memories. I didn't have a bad childhood at all. Very unique, very interesting, but unlike some others that I've heard of, I had a very good childhood. So no complaints.
Yeah, and that was another thing too that we kind of wanted to mention is just everybody's experiences out there were completely different and 100% unique. So we are going to be focusing on Sam's experiences, and we know that there are a lot of other experiences that weren't like his. This was his unique experience. So he's going to be sharing from his perspective and his experiences, but we also understand that a lot of people have different experiences and that, you know, it's it's unique and personal. So we're not trying to say that like everybody's experience out there was the same as Sam's, because we know it wasn't.
No. So I had neighbors that had a completely different experience, but all very interesting experiences. So we're very excited to share and to answer any questions. And just I like I say, I'm an open book. Love to talk about it. So I welcome any question.
Yeah. So our first Q&A is going to be this Friday. It's September 5th, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain. And we are excited to see you guys there, and hopefully you guys have some fun questions to get this channel rolling.
Yeah, keep them interesting. I like good questions, funny questions even. I'm all about it. So
yeah, they have lots of fun. He has lots of funny stories. So we're excited to share, and we hope to see you guys Friday night.
We'll see you then.